The 10 best Deadpool versions ranked. Wade Wilson isn't the only version of Deadpool in the Marvel Universe. And these are some of the best variants and alternative takes on the mercenary. Deadpool has so many variations because he's simply such a popular character. Whether the mutant has been reimagined by other artists and writers, brought together in alternative ways throughout the multiverse, or switched identities completely, the core of the merc with the mouth is always the same. Deadpool's versions thus could alternate based on everything from narrative potential to the shifting of reality itself. They're always bold, always violent, and ready to drop meta jokes at any point. The character continues to evolve in unique ways, and there's no telling where Marvel might take Wade Wilson next. The Deadpool that has been established in the comics and indeed the Ryan Reynolds iteration, seen throughout his big screen appearances soon to be part of the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse, have both firmly set the general tone and vibe of Deadpool that audiences now know. The character is quirky, unpredictable, incredibly intense, and boasts quite a warped moral compass. Has one of the funniest characters in comics, and his interactions with other heroes are always legendary. Teaming up with Wolverine has even more intriguing as an anti-hero. And sometimes the classics are simply the best, as is the case with the normal version of the character. X-Force. X-Force Deadpool sees a slight shift in the character. Usually going solo, it's fascinating to see Deadpool trying to work with a team and fit in. Especially when his normal way of going about a job is so far beyond what the rest of the unit would do. Featuring the X mantle also means that Wade has to be on his best behavior. The secrecy of the team certainly benefits Deadpool though, and the character has been brought back into the group again and again, usually because he's desperately needed. As costumes go, the X-Force variation is iconic. The blacks and grays certainly rival the traditional red. Ultimate. The Ultimate Universe features an alternative version of the most notable characters in the Marvel Universe. Deadpool is known by Wade Wilson here, although his look and his origins are vastly different. His personality and ideology are even further from what fans know. With a see-through plastic mask showcasing the damage he has endured from the Wakandan Wars, Deadpool is actually an anti-mutant hunter, a human supremacist with no problem dispatching of his targets. When a multiversal evil Deadpool Corps was formed, Ultimate Deadpool signed up. Has the best at being bad, and his arcs are certainly interesting, but incredibly intense and vile. Deadpool 2099. The 2099 timeline has seen a few notable superheroes come into their own. Spider-Man 2099 might be the most famous among them, but Deadpool 2099 shouldn't be ignored. Wardo is the daughter of Wade Wilson and Shikla, and despite hating her father, decided to take on the Deadpool mantle. With a futuristic costume that fits right at home in the 2099 landscape. This iteration of the Merc with a Mouth actually has her own dragon that flies with her in battle. While she may begin life as a villain, she later redeems herself and overcomes her rivalry with her father. She could really be the hero that Wade never quite managed to be. Lady Deadpool. The character is a resistance member on her Earth, fighting against a fascist state led by a variant of Steve Rogers. Even after claiming victories in her reality, she would protect so many more by sacrificing herself in the service of defeating the evil Deadpool Corps, even warning Wade Wilson of the threat in the process. Despite limited appearances, she's incredibly well-rounded and steady in her views. Gwenpool? A fourth wall breaker in her own right. There's a meta nature to the character based on her actually originating from the real world. She retcons the Marvel multiverse into believing she's a mutant and has quite the adorable relationship with Jeff the Land Shark. Kind and considerate, she's a far cry from the traditional Wade Wilson. King Deadpool. Back on Earth 616, Deadpool takes up quite a different role for some time. He becomes the king of the monsters and is dubbed King Deadpool. complete with his own royal garbs and a throne to sit atop his empire. Wade oversaw all the known monsters of the Marvel Universe, keeping them in check on Staten Island. Deadpool. Characters in the Marvel Universe have been venomized again and again. It's a lot of fun to see how a hero might look or act once they have bonded with a gooey symbiote. Deadpool becomes Deadpool through his own transformation, and it's one of the most lethal versions of the character in the comics. Deadpool, ever wonder what Wade would be like if he decided to hang up the katanas and the guns to become a pacifist? Then look no further than Deadpool. After this transformation, Deadpool brands himself as the much calmer Deadpool and is accompanied by a conscience bubble. Deadpool. The best can mean a lot of things, and for Deadpool, he is the best killer in the Marvel Universe. In fact, as a cynical being who questions his reality, Deadpool goes on a mission to kill every single character that comic book. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the content, please hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. Thank you. See you in the next one.